We're very happy to have with us the founder of Concordium, who have partnered with the Champions Chess Store for the Chess NFT collection. Lars, thank you for joining us. Tell us, what are the key differences between Concordium and the existing market players?
I would say a number of things. The very most important thing, which is actually more ideological than technological, is that we insist on people being identified as they access the blockchain. That doesn't mean that we display their identity everywhere, but under certain circumstances, after due process, if you really need to know who's behind some transaction, you can find that. And the person that is on the blockchain can choose to release certain aspects of their own identity for entering into various businesses or use cases. So that's very important. You cannot be anonymous on this blockchain. Also very important for NFTs, because you know that whoever sells you an NFT is actually that person. The other things are things like scalability, where really there's major problems with many of the early generations that can't scale. So doing transactions on the blockchain can cost even hundreds of dollars to do a transaction. Here we have one flat, stable fee of €1 for example, minting an NFT, so you can build a long-term user case on that basis. And finally, something that's on very many people's minds is sustainability, the CO2 impact, and we have found, not just us, but a number of more modern blockchains found ways to eliminate this huge electricity use from the early generations. And in fact, we go the step further. The very little energy that's used by using our blockchain, because nearly anything consumes some energy, we offset completely. So it's a net zero impact on CO2 and very, very reduced electricity use.
Lars, you've partnered up with the Play Magnus Group for the NFT collection for the Champions Chess Store. In this world of blockchain technology and NFTs, where does chess fit in?
Well, I actually think that chess and blockchain is a wonderful match. They're sort of cryptography. These are intellectual plays, if you will. You know, I'm sure somebody like Magnus would be able to read some of the cryptographic papers and understand some of the stuff that's in it. And actually, many of our scientists love chess, so that's also because they're kind of chessy people, you know. So I think there's a very good match in the intellectual challenges of building this stuff and playing the most sophisticated game out there. So I really like the match, and of course also when we're looking at something just like Play Magnus Group, that you want to see real adoption, you want to build a real business case around it, that's of course also interesting for us. And I think this is one of the things that is on the up in the world chess today. I'm sure the pandemic played a very positive role for that particular aspect, because people got time to sit and do different things. And I think the obvious next step is to also monetize that and get people engaged and create new fan groups that can actually own a piece of genuine property on a blockchain from an NFT that they know derives from some of the greatest chess players in the world. And I think it's a very, very good match. And I think it's something that can help build the NFT market, but I also think it's something that can help build the chess market.
Yeah, after listening to this, I think the Play Magnus Group and a Concordium partnership is just so fitting. An absolute win-win for both and the chess world. Thank you so much, Lars.
Thanks for having me. Well, we're excited too, because I think it's a very, very good fit. It's something that can open new markets for chess. It's something that can make the big chess players have a closer engagement with their fan groups and their followings. It's something that can get people even more excited about chess, I think, because now they can start collecting various items. Like, you know, I'm also very interested in football, and you collect your old t-shirts and you collect all this stuff. You get somebody to sign a t-shirt after a match when you're a kid. You still have that t-shirt, right? Here you have maybe for the first time, really good way in any sport, but certainly in chess, to get that kind of feeling that you're part of something bigger. You're closer to your hero, whoever that might be, and you can engage by collecting stuff that comes from this particular individual that you admire, right?